Hi guys, welcome back to Chop's Garage. Today's an exciting day because Dave's in from Universal Scuffs and he's going to tackle the horrible Yeti. You're looking forward to this one, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Absolutely looking forward. So, we got this, Davey's got this door to do, front wing, there's some trim refurbing needs to be done, I think, somewhere. Oh yeah, we got the side piece of trim off the car. I think that's in the car actually. I better find that for Davey. So he's got a bit of side trim to redo on it as well. I think there's a scuff in the corner of the bumper there. This side I think is all right, remember rightly. So yeah, big challenge for Davey today. I've got to nip over Barham Engines. I'll show you why. Yeah, so while Davey's doing that, I'm going to nip out to Barham Engines. We're going to take the Alpha today because we're not taking the Alpha out for ages because it had no diesel in it and I couldn't be bothered to go out and get some. We've got the head here for the Corsa automatic. We tried the thermostat, no luck, head gasket, which we thought was the case. So profit's eaten up on that. I have backed out of the deal with the customer. Now I say that sounds bad. What I did is I messaged the customer and said, look, the price that I agreed with you, it's not going to be feasible because we're having to do more work. Now as normal, what I've done is underprice it versus Auto Trader, so I was an idiot. I should have obviously waited until I knew what the score was with it. I'd underpriced it compared to Auto Trader's value for automatic Corsa of that age. I'm going to have to get this work done and put it a bit higher than Auto Trader, because actually when I looked at it, it doesn't matter what Auto Trader says, there's no automatics that size around this area with that kind of mileage in that condition within hundreds of miles. So I need to make back the cost of having this head done on the car, and obviously we'll be putting a new chain on it when we do it, even though it said it had a chain very recently, so we're going to have to be putting a new chain on it. So it's going to have all the boxes ticked for the most important things to have done on a Corsa of that age. It's going to have a new head gasket, it's going to have a new chain, so it's going to be good for years to come, but I am going to have to obviously up the money on it. So I left the customer message and said, look, the score is I can't sell it to you for the price agreed because it turns out it needs quite a lot more work. I didn't actually get any response from them. Understand he's probably disappointed or something. Sounds like Davey started to whack on a dent on that wing. Yeah, I didn't get any response. I'm probably disappointed, understandably so. Don't like to have to do that. You know, it's probably only the second time I've done that in hundreds of cars, but unfortunately I am a business. I do have to make money, or at least try and break even. I'm not going to do stuff for a loss when there is, like I say, a market for the car that will cover the cost of that work. So let's nip over and see Lee. I'm doing this morning because I meant to put it in the boot last night and drop it off first thing this morning, but I forgot to put it in the boot. So here we are, Barham Engines. Let's drop this head off, see what Lee's got to say about it. Hi, John's with us and Lee's with us, and I bought you a present, guys. You know you like doing heads, don't you? Well, I don't know if I'm getting a special treatment, but they reckon that's going to be ready today. John has just given me some special turbo cleaner that he really rates. Try and sort this out because it's doing the same thing again, the turbo's stuttering. So we're going to try that out and see if we can, just the way it sort of stutters and powers up and then drops off and powers up and drops off. I still think it's sticky turbo. I know I'm going to get told, oh, David's going to tell me now to stop faffing around and just put a new turbo in it. I know you told me that months ago, David. But I might as well give it a little go, mightn't I? I'm not that bothered about actually getting it fixed because I enjoy driving it. Anyway, let's pop by and see Stuart Alpha Ragazzi. He's just round the corner. Right, so I'm back. Bless Davey, look at how much kit he's got out. He's absolutely regretted taking on the whole side of a car as a smart repair, which I don't blame him for at all. There's a lot to be done, but it's shaping up nicely. He's got a hell of a lot done since I've been out chatting to people, doing bugger all. Hating life right now. We're in colour, guys. I managed to stop Davey going crazy trying to take every single dimple and dent out of it because we just don't have the time or money to do that. Obviously the other side of the car's got quite a few things in it, but how good does that look? Davey's like one of those typical people who's never 100% happy with anything he's done, I don't think. But that is great. I mean, it's black. It is going to show absolutely everything on this. But I think that's wicked. I'm well happy with that. Well happy. Once we get the trims back on, I'm going to have to spend an entire day machine polishing the rest of the car though to get a shine on it now like that. And Davey's now on to doing the trim, getting the scuffs out of the trim. So he's going to do his little magic bit of repair on that. And then, yeah, then he's going to say, never call me again, James, I think. So, Davey's shot off now. I've got my trims down here, ready to go on when the time comes. Put them somewhere nice, put them up here. Yeah, so I'm going to have to put those back on again. But yeah, it looks really, really good. Looks really good. I mean, you've got to bear in mind, Davey's done this in my workshop, in the dust and the out the back of a van, not with a body shop and a big pullers and all that kind of stuff. And I think he's done a cracking job. Just had a little look up here where he's painted up to here. I had a quick little polish with some black turtle wax polish. Look at his colour match. Oh, game on. Game on. So yeah, I've just got to machine polish everything else on the car now to within an inch of its life. It's going to be a long job. I've ordered this piece of trim up here. That's on the way. That's quite expensive. That's like 50 quid for that one piece of trim. So that's on its way. Got to track down a washer jet cover for that one there. I think that was it for bits of trim. A lot of people have come by and seen this and gone, oh, is that a 4x4 one? That's pretty rare. So I'm hoping in this area, North Devon, with very few of them available, that they are going to jump on this when it's ready. Like I say, it won't be a cheap car. I think it's going to be 7.5 grand-ish when it's done. We'll try and price it as keenly as we can, because obviously I want the money back out. But I think I'm going to have to refurb the alloys as well before it goes out, because there's quite a lot of scuffing on. But luckily it's all straight on the face, so I'll be able to zip across the face of those, key up the rest. I couldn't have Davey do that as well. I'd have too much money tied up in the car. So I'll do that, zip across all the alloys, whip them off, zip across all the alloys, get them looking mint. Like I say, machine polish the rest of the scratches out, the rest of the bodywork, treat the plastics, get in, give it a really hell of a clean up inside, although it was valeted for me before, wasn't it? But I need to get in really in depth in there, do some wet cleaning, stuff like feeding of the leather. And then I think it'll be a stunner once all that's done. I think it'll be a stunner. Now obviously what Davey's used here is same as factory. So the paint he's using here is the same, in fact better. I think Davey was saying the lacquer he uses is £500 for 5 litres. So it's the 2K stuff, proper hardens off properly hard. Same as factory. So it's those idiots that comment, oh, imagine having a Dr. Duck car with a load of paint on it. It's the same as it being painted at the factory side of things. And he used very, very minimal filler on this. You could see through the filler when he was sanding it. So there was no real thickness of filler in there at all, to be honest, because he did work it out with his weld stick first as well. So he put his weld stick in, pulled a lot of the dents out as level as he could get them. Then a thin skim of filler, didn't have much filler in it at all. And you can imagine what landfill would be like if every time we scuffed a bumper or a wing, we said, oh no, can't have it painted. Can't have paint on the car. Got to throw it away now. Muppets, there are some silly comments every now and then. Vast majority, brilliant comments, by the way. Just obviously occasional silly one. So let's crack on and find those bits of trim. And then it's all down to me after that. Massive thanks to Davey again. I'll put his details down below. Yeah, excellent work. He did say, though, he won't do that for anyone else. And he won't even do it for me again. He said, that's too much work to do in a unit as a smart repair mobile. He said, I really can't be doing that amount of panels again. So luckily everything else I've got for him is just small panels and bumper corners for his next visit. So the Qashqai sold. A couple came in yesterday, wanted something bigger. She's having her first child, they're having their first child. Wanted something bigger than the Suzuki Swift they've got at the moment, which they're part exchanging. So we're getting a Suzuki Swift in part X on it. At the same time they were on it, I had someone from Birmingham, believe it or not, wanted to hop in the car and drive down here and have me wait for them to have it. They were going to head off about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think, and so I was going to be hanging around here for the evening for them to come by and get it. But I said hang fire because someone's just test driven it and they're making a decision on it. Anyway, they came back to me, said they would like it. We agreed a part exchange deal on their Suzuki Swift. So this sold for 6,495. We're taking the Suzuki Swift in for £3,000, and that's a 2013 with 70,000 miles on it, I think. I think the book for it's 4,995, so decent enough margin in it. But I might sell it cheaper just to shift it on. Not really nice car, gunmetal grey. We'll have a look at it when it comes in. Gunmetal grey with the alloys. Did take it for a test drive before everybody jumps in and checked the gearbox side of things. That was good. Had another message, another call this morning, first thing on the cash guy as well. So I thought 6,495. Auto Trader did say 6,700. But I put up 6,495. I thought 2009, even though it's low miles, I might be, you know, it might, even though Auto Trader adjusts for mileage and age, I thought perhaps I might be too big an ask, but to be honest, I could have sold it multiple times over. So that's going out the door tomorrow morning, and the 500's being picked up at the same time. I'm picking them up from the train station for that one tomorrow, and then they're going to pick that one up tomorrow afternoon. So it'll free up a bit more space. I'll be able to move some stuff in. Moores have got a customer on the CRX that they think would like this car, CRV. CRX, where's that come from? CRV. So they are going to potentially be buying that from me trade, if I haven't already mentioned that. They were picking up today and they haven't done, so I don't know what the score is with that, whether it's still going ahead or not. The stuff's selling. Not selling super fast. Well, I guess, actually no, tell a lie. What was that up for? 2 days? And that was up for a day. That one's just gone up. This one's been up for about 3 or 4 days. More expensive stuff, slower. That isn't advertised at all yet. No real interest in that. And again, no interest in that. This I'm surprised at, because again, I'm under Auto Trader recommended. It's low miles for it, but it is diesel. I don't know if that's killing at the moment, but a lot of traders are saying the more expensive stuff is a bit slow with them at the moment. Davey was telling me that the 2 traders he'd worked with recently both only sold 1 car over the weekend. So I know 1 car for me isn't bad over a weekend because it's just me with this unit, but some of those bigger traders obviously need to shift more stock than that, don't they? Anyway, this video's been just a quick roundup of bits and bobs going on. No particular car. I like to do videos on specific cars as they come in, but then just have videos that are a bit of a roundup of everything that's going on. So that was just a bit of a roundup of everything that's been going on. So as always, thanks for listening to my ramblings. And I hope to see you again soon at Chop's Garage. Cheers, see you later, bye.